If you or anyone you know has ever overreacted to something, I'm going to tell you why this is happening and exactly how to deal with it moving forward so it doesn't happen again and again and again. What's up, team? It's Dave Mugger, your head coach at PSYFI Performance Psychology. We help high performers like you with 2-minute tools. So we have a sci-fi-ism here at PSYFI called if it's hysterical, it's historical. If it's hysterical, it's historical. So what does that mean? If we're looking at something that happens in present time and there's a reactionary scale of 1 to 10, a normal reaction to almost anything that happens is going to be about 1 to 6, maybe up to a 7. This can include getting cut off in traffic, stubbing your toe, someone missing an email, someone missing something you told them to do, maybe someone not doing what you told them to do, even death at the absolute longest scale. But if you are reacting at a 7, 8, 9, or 10, basically what you're reacting to has nothing to do with what happened in front of you. It actually has something to do with your history. Therefore, a historical reaction is not based on the present. A hysterical reaction is based on history. So think about this. You get caught off in traffic, right? And all of a sudden, instead of just going, okay, well, whatever, this guy cut me off in traffic, I'm kind of pissed. That was a dick move. Honk the horn at them. That's probably like a 3 or 4 response. You start screaming, yelling at the person. You now start speeding after them. You go to cut them off. You get next to them and you're giving them the finger and screaming expletives. That has nothing to do with that person cutting you off. That has something to do with what it means that you got cut off. That maybe in your past, you were not treated fairly. That people literally cut you off for no reason. That people cut you off when you were talking. That people didn't respect you. That people didn't give you the space that you needed. It has nothing to do with getting cut off, because here's the reality of it. If you were in a really good mood, if you didn't care about, anything going on in life because you're super happy, all doped up on serotonin, someone cutting you off, would it matter? Someone saying something to you, right? You're walking down the street and, a random stranger says, you're an asshole, right? Because they bump you. In New York City, where I'm from originally, this happens all the time. But the reality of it, if I don't know this person and this doesn't bother me being called an asshole because they know nothing about me, I brush that off, literally keep walking away. I may have a 1 or 2 reaction out of it. Now, we have seen so many people, maybe we've done it ourselves, we start screaming, yelling at this person. We actually engage with this person, right? This person doesn't know us. This person is a complete stranger. We're literally giving our time to them. This is a hysterical reaction. So anytime you have a reaction and that scale is an 8, 9, or 10, I want you to ask yourself, is this from my history or am I actually reacting to something in the present? I would say 99% of the times it has something to do with your past. So then what you're going to say is, if I'm having this hysterical reaction to my history, what's the meaning that's going on here? What am I doing about this? What am I actually reacting to? Is it something that someone said to me a long time ago? Is it something that, I don't feel respected enough? I don't feel like people are listening to me. I don't feel understood. I don't feel important. If it's something like this, it's going to take a deeper dive for you to work on with yourself, either by journaling, talking to a friend, talking to a loved one, or even talking to a sci-fi coach. But just remember, if you have a hysterical reaction, it's definitely historical and you're not reacting to the thing that's in front of you. And that shows a place where you got to do some deep work. So team, if you found this helpful, give it a like, smash that subscribe button, and of course, share this with another person who's ever had a hysterical reaction, who's ever overreacted in a situation. This is going to be helpful because knowing, just like G.I. Joe used to say, is half the battle.